That's right. International game I'm most looking forward to this year is what, Peter?
Definitely the Tom Brady in Germany. I just think Tampa Bay playing a real game outside the United States. I want to see Brady Mania and what it's like in Germany, the first NFL game ever in that country, which has loved the NFL for years and years and years. That, to me, is a fascinating one.
I wish it was earlier than Week 10 because the Seahawks may be dead and done by Week 10.
Yeah.
I'll go Vikings.
Wake up, everybody. It's Good Morning Football, and that is where the action will be on November 13th. That is Munich, Germany. When I say action, I mean Seahawks. I mean Bucks. They are playing that game in Germany. It is Week 10, November 13th. Tom Brady has never lost an international game. The Buccaneers have never won an international game. Something's got to give.
Is a milestone moment for what will later be November 3 Alpha, will be the call sign for the aircraft. It's his first day out of the hangar, and we're using today to begin doing engine testing. We're going to be calibrating some of the instrumentation and avionics today as well.
The games begin. passed since the mysterious Seattle crash. Astrologers are astonished and rapidly looking for answers. For the most part, society is back to normal, except for the white particle-like snow that has spread.
You know, he reminds me of that guy in The Wizard of Oz. You know, when you pull back the curtain, it's a really small dude.
Okay.
Last night, the United States brought the world's #1 terrorist leader to justice. He died after running into a dead-end tunnel, whimpering and crying and screaming all the way. The compound had been cleared by this time, with people either surrendering or being shot and killed. 11 young children were moved out of the house and are uninjured. The only ones remaining were Baghdadi in the tunnel, and he had dragged 3 of his young children with him. They were led to certain death.
To the Hinden, Peter! Oh my God! Joe, I am so sorry.
Steady there, launch pad.
Did the blimp explode? Did it explode into a million pieces? It exploded and killed you, didn't it?
Oh, the humanity!
I chose the Hindenburg Flipbook series.
Cool. Ugh! I have got to get to the buffet before we land! Oh, the humidity!
The soothsayers at The Simpsons have done it again. This time, they correctly predicted the ending to the most recent episode of Game of Thrones. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, this might give a little bit of the plot away.
Too late after 100,000 Americans die.
After a nuclear holocaust.
Or after a million die in Seattle.
And that's where we are. This is not an exaggeration.
That's Seattle, Tacoma, Portland and Olympia, Salem and Eugene, wiped out altogether about 7 million people. That's not including tourists. So think of summertime. The New Yorker reports that FEMA calculations indicate the disaster will damage or destroy about 1 million buildings, including 3,000 schools and 1/3 of all fire stations. And perhaps the worst part of all of this?
Let's play global thermonuclear war. Fine. All right. Which side do you want? I'll be the Russians. Please list primary targets. Who should we nuke first?
Let's see. How about Las Vegas?
Las Vegas. Great. What next? Seattle!
The United States went on a full-scale nuclear alert, believing that the Soviet Union had launched a surprise missile attack. A Pentagon spokesman places blame for the error on a computer malfunction, emphasizing that the problem has been corrected. For more on the story, let's go live via satellite to Washington, D.C.
You know what that means, David? No, what does that mean? World War III.
But shortly after the Antichrist becomes president,
a flaming mushroom spreads across the sky.
The champagne is terrible. It tastes like dryer sheets. But what does said mushroom signify? Nothing less than World War III.
And it opened on November 3rd, 11/3/2014, the same freaking date. I can't believe it. What are the odds? What are the odds?
Bill, get out here. You've got to see this.
Okay. So guys, James Cameron's Dark Angel, that's the new game I'm gonna go playing. Featuring Michael. Okay.
We returned to the outskirts of Seattle where the final assault group was being assembled. The colonel reassumed command. The orders to retake the city no matter the cost. We all knew the price of failure.
We have to drive Ivan back into the ocean before it's too late. Wilkins has been held up by stiff opposition, so everything depends on us.
Colonel, we're deep inside enemy territory. We have to stay cautious or we'll be completely cut off.
The time for caution is past, Major. If we don't break the Soviet occupation within the hour, we'll be forced to retreat, and Seattle will be lost.
Das sind Sie. Das ist Jerry Shaw. Eine Reihe von Einkäufen, Vorlieben und auswertbaren Daten. Hier.
everything, say everything. Go ahead.
Show, step, pile, wake.
You got it. Hi, feel better? Funny what a win will do. Pardon me, I have to go down here and pick up this trip. All we know is to the Great Northwest, but we need to know more than that. And Jim Thornton, who knows everything, will tell us.
I do, and I'll tell you right now, these inlets and bays make for carefree days, Kimberly. Cruise through beautiful Puget Sound with American Cruise Lines. Relax in your spacious stateroom, experience guided excursions, and spot whales from your private balcony. $11,320.
You're very welcome. Well, all of a sudden...
We'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mess. We'll take the world together, we'll take them by the hand.
At least he's letting you borrow the car tomorrow night.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Someday, Jen. Someday.
As you can see, we've had our eye on you for some time now, Mr. Anderson.
Safety is our priority.
Do you think I enjoy breathing this air?
No.
You have been exposed. In 5 days' time, you will die.
What is going on? Why has production stopped?
He's been exposed.
Don't breathe on me. Cover your mouth.
I'm sorry, sir.
Searching grids 3 through 11.
I'm authorizing a full containment order. I'll expect you in 19 minutes. Shouldn't we remove this thing?
Can.
Keep everything in a restricted cloud. Lock down all access.
His name is Cyrus Grissom, a.k.a. Cyrus the Virus. Earned 2 degrees, including his Juris Doctor. He also killed 11 fellow inmates, incited 3 riots, and escaped twice. Likes to brag that he killed more men than cancer.
Okay, open wide. Lift your tongue.
Otto, he found the plant. Fire up the hollow detector.
Mr. President.
I think... Huh?
Time to go.
Okay, I'm giving override directive A113. Go to full autopilot, take control of everything, and do not return to Earth. Repeat, do not return to Earth. Let's get the heck out of here.
Help these Marios around the side.
I'll push him around.
Prepare to be defunded.
I'm not going in there.
Hold still.
I think it's a lunar eclipse. That is not lunar, you guys. What are we gonna tell people to play?
We'll be right back, okay? Okay, the girl plays C major, 113 beats per minute.
Got it.
Have your grandma pull the car around.
11-3.
Told you I was rusty. I haven't competed in 19 years. Why don't you cut me some slack, man? I need some time to warm up.
Time we don't have. Banks tournaments in 2 weeks.
Carly bombed a GRC supply depot.
What? What's the damage?
11 injured, 3 dead.
That's all yours, Howard.
11:30. Early night for you, Silas.
Yes, early night.
Good evening. I'm Jess Perkins with Casey Wong. Top story, Santa Barbara. A laser cannon aboard the Strategic Defense Peace Platform misfired today during routine startup tests. Casey?
Yes, it was a day of mourning for the families of 113 people known dead at this hour. 113 people known dead at this hour.
113 people known dead at this hour.
She didn't make it. They just pulled the plug.
1013, we need backup! This is Kelly! We're on 1913, just fired! 1013!
Fast on!
never found lunar geography so fascinating. They're quite knowledgeable.
When I was 11, I had diphtheria. I was quarantined for 3 months.
So again, this is not a fireworks show. If you look outside, you're not going to actually see anything around the needle. This is a virtual experience. It's using a technology called sky mapping, which has never been done before. It was developed by Terry Morgan, owner of Seattle-based Modern Enterprises and founder of Borealis, a festival of light, in partnership with Maxenticity, the co-producers of Borealis, actually based in Belgium. So the big question, how can you watch? Of course, just join us on New Year's Eve here on King 5 at 11:35. We're going to be streaming.